No matter how perfect the rest of your appearance is, the effect will be spoiled if your hair isn't
A
weighted.
small amount of hair always comes out during a brushing. That is normal. Natural hair beauty is possible if you take care of your hair and make the most of what nature has given you.
Androgenetic alopecia, or pattern hair loss, is experienced by 40 to 50% of women throughout their lifetime.
So what is androgenetic alopecia? Well, if you break down the term, it actually explains exactly what it is. So it's androgen, genetically related hair loss, and it will begin to fall out, slow and gradual over time. Androgenetic alopecia only occurs on the top of the scalp, so it will only be happening on the top of the head.
I just got a scalp biopsy today for my hair loss. I visited the dermatologist. They were the second ones to say that they wanted to do a biopsy. So nerve-wracking for me because I hate needles. They took like a little circle basically. This part sucks. And I've never done a biopsy before, so this is my first one. And it's on the top of my head. Feels like someone is like pressing down like super hard on like the top of my skull. And oh my god, it hurts so bad.
What are the treatments available for treating female pattern hair loss? The only treatment that is FDA approved for treating female pattern hair loss is topical minoxidil. I recommend here doing the 5% foam. And certainly it doesn't work well in everyone, but has been shown that it can stop the progression in up to 60% of individuals who use it on a regular basis. The other thing too is because androgenetic hair loss is progressive, you have to continue using it if you are seeing improvements. Because of the condition, it is something, if it is working for you, something you do kind of have to use going forward to maintain the growth that you do see on the minoxidil. The next thing are procedures that can be done in office, and these are PRP, platelet-rich plasma injections, as well as microneedling. And sometimes these two are combined together to give an enhanced efficacy.
I don't know, I always like feel like disheartened when they say, oh, like for a young woman, this should not be happening. Like this is very unusual for your age, which I know is like true, but like it makes me feel so bad about myself.
I think the hardest part was also just seeing so many people say things like, oh, if you do this, this will help your hair. If you use this product, this will help your hair. There's like a million products out there targeted towards hair care, especially hair loss related things. And I tried so many and none of them worked. It was definitely difficult to see things work for people and not work for me, and I just felt so helpless and like nothing was working, and it definitely messed with my head a lot. You know how they say that your biggest insecurities never leave you, even if you change yourself in a way that gets rid of the actual insecurity in the back of your mind, in your subconscious, wherever it is, you still feel like that insecurity exists. It's so hard to actually notice something that changes very slowly about you, but just reflecting on what I've seen while making this, it makes me very aware of how much my treatment process has worked and how much better my hair is. I mean, currently my hair still fluctuates. I wish I could just say that my treatment worked and all is cured and all is done, but in times of stress, I still deal with hair loss, and I don't think it's something that'll ever leave me alone, unfortunately. But I'm very grateful for how much better it is now, and I'm still far from the end of my hair journey. I mean, now it's a matter of figuring out my curly hair, but I am so happy that that is now my issue. Now I just feel like I have a normal issue of just trying to figure out my curly hair rather than trying to figure out how to keep my hair on my head. And to me, that is, a lot of progress. And after a long, long while, years of figuring out my hair loss, I feel like I can finally say that I have a solution. And I finally feel like I can start loving my hair again.